What's up guys, Grimm's Anime Corner here, and today we're going to be talking about something I generally think people have forgotten, the Land of Waves arc. It was way more brutal than you remember, not bigger than the War arc, not flashier than Pain, but more grounded, more personal, more real, and that's exactly why it is harder than people give it credit for. Let's break it down. Before we even touch the fights, look at the setting. The Land of Waves wasn't some battlefield with destiny and prophecy. It was a poor country being suffocated by a crime boss. Gato was chasing peace. He was trying to reshape the world. He was a greedy thug who used money, fear, and hired killers to control civilians. He monopolized shipping routes, starved the economy, and ruled through imitation. That kind of evil feels different. It's not mythical, it's realistic. And that grounded corruption makes everything heavier from the start. Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, all 12 years old. They thought this was a simple C-rank escort mission, protect a bridge builder named Tazuna. Instead, it was secretly a A-rank mission involving Zabuza Momochi, a rogue assassin from the Bloody Mist. That's when the tone shifts instantly. Zabuza wasn't just a villain. He was known as the Demon of the Mist, a shinobi who slaughtered over 100 academy students as a child to graduate. That's not hype, that's horror. When he clashed with Kakashi, the series shows us the high level of combat immediately. Kakashi, the copycat ninja over 1,000 jutsu, gets trapped in a water prison. If Naruto and Sasuke don't step it up, that risky shuriken transformation plan, Kakashi dies right there. Now, let's talk about Haku. This is where people seriously underestimate this arc. Haku had Ice Release, a rare Kekkei Genkai. His demonic mirroring ice crystal technique completely overwhelmed Naruto and Sasuke. The speed inside those mirrors was ridiculous for early Naruto standards. Sasuke awakened his Sharingan mid-fight just trying to survive. Naruto tapped into the Nine Tails chakra out of pure desperation. And here's the debate part. Haku was holding back. He says it himself, he doesn't want to kill him. His heart isn't fully in it. He's fighting because Zabuza gave him purpose. If Haku went full lethal from the beginning, aiming for those kill shots instead of disabling strikes, Team 7 might not have walked off that bridge. That's how dangerous he was. Not full COG level, but the potential insane. And that mercy cost him his life. That layered brutality. Let's be honest, in this arc, Sakura wasn't contributing on the same level. She guarded Tazuna, she reacted, she didn't evolve like Naruto and Sasuke did in that moment, and that imbalance makes the situation feel even more dangerous. Two kids are awakening power under life or death pressure. One teammate is frozen. That's not teamwork, that's survival chaos, and it makes the arc feel more real. Now we get to the part that really proves this arc was brutal. Haku sacrificed himself to protect Zabuza, and something changes. The so-called demon of the mist starts breaking emotionally. Kakashi calls him out, forces him to confront the truth, forces him to admit he cared about Haku, and then Zabuza says something powerful. He basically asks, "Are you surprised that I'm human? That I can feel because they call me a demon?" That line hits hard. The world labeled him a monster, a tool of slaughter, a demon. But in that moment, bleeding on the bridge, he proves he's human. That's the real brutality. Not just blood, it's a man realizing too late that he treated the one person who loved him like a tool. Then comes one of the coldest scenes in part 1. Weaponless, injured, surrounded by Gato's hired thugs, Zabuza charges. He grabs a kunai from Naruto in his mouth. He cuts through wave after wave of men. He gets stabbed repeatedly, blades piercing his arms, legs, and back, and he keeps moving forward through pure willpower. Swords literally sticking out of his back, and he doesn't stop. Why? Because he wants to see Haku one last time. That image is brutal, in a way giant chakra avatars will never be. No glowing transformations, no battlefield explosions, just a dying shinobi dragging himself through pain to reach the one person he cared about. And he executes Gato, the coward who thought money made him untouchable. Not with drama, not with a long speech, just justice. And that is raw. Now I'll say this carefully, Inori had a thematic value. He represented hopelessness, Naruto inspiring him matters symbiotically, but if we're talking about pacing and tension, the arc didn't need that much focus on him. The crying and extended hopelessness speeches slowed down. That was otherwise a tight, intense storyline. The core of this arc wasn't about civilian motivation. It was about cruelty of the shinobi world. That's where the weight is. Here's where I push the debate. The fourth Great Ninja War had bigger destruction, but the Land of Waves had tighter stakes. When someone got cut, they bled. When someone collapsed, they stayed down. Kakashi overused his Sharingan and paid for it with chakra exhaustion. Haku died permanently. Zabuza died permanently. No reanimation, no resets, no god tier resurrection. Just snow falling on two bodies on a bridge, and Naruto crying. That makes more brutal emotionally and massive scale battles because it feels grounded, it feels possible. The Land of Waves showed us that the ninja world actually is mercenaries for hire. Child soldiers thrown into lethal missions, people turned into tools, monsters who were once human. Zabuza wasn't just a demon, he was a broken product of a violent system. Haku wasn't weak, he was too kind for the life he was forced into. Kakashi wasn't invincible, he almost died. Naruto and Sasuke weren't heroes yet. They were scared kids adapting in real time, and Sakura simply wasn't ready. That combination made this arc hit harder than most people remember. So here's the debate. Was it biggest arc in Naruto? No. Was it the most destructive? No. But it was one of the most emotionally brutal arcs in the entire series. I think absolutely yes. Go back and rewatch it. You'll see what I mean. Hope you guys also enjoyed this video. If you did, make it sure to like, comment, subscribe, and it really helps out our channel if you want to continue to support as we try to make these Naruto videos. And is the Land of Waves actually Naruto's most brutal arc as well? And if you think so, please leave a like in the comment down below. And as always, everybody, this is your boy Grimm's Anime Corner, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.